Hi friends, hope you're doing well. So this video is going to be a bit more of maybe a slower paced, personal video, bit of an interaction where my hair cooperates. Also, speaking of things not cooperating, this patch of skin, this circular patch of skin here is not cooperating. I do apologize, but we'll hope that there's some extra wisdom packed in there. So yeah, I wanted to talk about a couple of things in this video. And I, this whole YouTube channel has been an ongoing journey for me. And I think any YouTuber would say that it's the same for them too. It's a big doing a project like this is this ongoing thing with endless videos is a journey. It's something that causes you to grow in a lot of different ways, learn to think of things in new ways, and you as a person grow in your interests as you move along, right? The interests that I have been fairly consistent, but what has happened for me is I have, for this channel, for YouTube, and at least in part because of the way YouTube works, I've niched very strongly on photography, and within that, street photography. That has been very good for my channel in terms of growth, and I enjoy talking about street photography. But I think what I want to do, and you guys may be getting a sense of where I'm kind of going with this. I want to perhaps expand the the broadness of what I'd like to talk about on this channel beyond street photography, beyond photography, into videography, into productivity, creativity, this kind of realm. This is probably the YouTuber think that comes in the conditioning that happens upon our brains is we think that to do this is to lose sight of your focus, your niche, the thing that's going to make your channel be, oh my gosh, the thing that's going to make your channel grow is this focus, is this niche. And that's true, like YouTube does like that. But at the same time, I want to, I don't want to be stuck in that constraint. I'm thinking that I want to incorporate these new topics into what's going on with the channel. And one of the big reasons why is because that is, well, so street photography and photography is such a small sliver of who I am as a creator. And that's okay. Like there's plenty of channels out there where that's the flow of things. But I really want to expand out to integrate more parts of who I am as a creator, because there's so much more that's there. There's so much more that I feel like I have to offer. My name on this channel is James Red, so it's not some sort of like photography brand name type thing. It's James Red. So I feel like it would be very fitting to exemplify more of the creative side of me underneath that name. I make a lot of videos. I have made a lot of videos. I started making videos before I started making photos. I, through all that, have been a creator, and I, through all that, I've spent a lot of time learning about and working on being more efficient and more productive. So all of those things are a part of who I am. And I want to try to integrate those things into the channel. I have to think strategically, right? If I'm making YouTube videos and I do want this channel to continue to grow, I got to think strategically about all that stuff. And I'm not under any impression that I just can, get to go all willy nilly and just make stuff and, you know, hope it's gonna work. And it's not that I even want to do that. I want to work within the way YouTube, work. I want to work together with YouTube to make videos that people will be able to see and engage with, and that people would expect to see, and things of this sort. But I want there to be that interplay. But I do want to expand, I guess is where I'm going with that. aspect of things. Side note, this little mic here, you may notice is a little bit different. I got a new mic from Rode, and it's $100 mic. And I've been seeing it around. It's gotten good reviews, and I love the idea of this simple little USB mic. And so I'm experimenting with it today. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to sound. It's probably going to sound like a trash bucket compared to the SM7B. But anyway, so yeah, like that's one of the things I want to talk. Like maybe I want to talk about audio. Maybe I want to make a Premiere tutorial. I know that for you guys, if you are here for photography related stuff, right? That's something that really means a lot to you about my channel. Well, for one, I want you to understand that it's not that I don't want to talk about photography anymore. It really isn't. And also, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Well, that's another thing is I have ADHD, so that could be something interesting to integrate as well. So I do understand that this might be a bit of a jarring situation for you, but I'm just trying to make sure I continue to evolve and do what I feel is best. And I hope that it will be something that will creatively be helpful. Well, I should say helpful for me creatively, helpful for those of you out there who I can share some useful things with that are beyond the scope of photography. And also, I do hope that it will allow my channel to have some fresh spice to it. And it be something where I can integrate more topics that might actually help the channel grow more. That's my hope. I don't have all this figured out. I'm still working out how all this is going to look. I don't know. I do hope that you guys will enjoy this journey. There's a part of me, just to get back into that YouTuber and creator doubt thing. There's a part of me that feels like this is going to be a trend for like a week, and then I'm going to circle back. And it might be, but it might not, like, it might not be, right? It might be something that is a really good, cool thing that it might be something that's really good, moving into the future. And I don't want to not try that. I don't want to not try to pursue that. So I don't know if you guys can relate here, but there's a lot of insecurities whenever you do something that really, it's something creative, like something creatively risky. When you get into some sort of flow, and this is not just for making videos, you do something creatively risky and kind of move out of that box. I mean, that is in a sense very pure creativity, and very pure creativity can often be a sort of terrifying thing. And so that's kind of what I'm feeling right now, as I'm considering all of this, and it feels super weird to make a shift like this. And by the way, this is not like a new type of feeling for me. I'm always thinking through how to expand things, and you guys don't see you guys don't see this a lot because it may result in there not actually being a change occurring that is discernible. It might be something where I go off on a tangent in my brain for a couple of days, have like what me and my wife call a creative crisis, and then I come back to my senses, and then we're back where we are, and maybe there's some shift, or maybe there's no shift at all, whatever. But these things are. This is part of the process. This is the creative process, and there's a dance that has to be done with that. Anyway, I say all that to say I hope you guys get where I'm coming from. I want to integrate more of myself into this channel. I hope this proves to be an enjoyable and helpful thing for everybody. And for everybody who has supported this channel, left such kind comments and messages on Instagram, if you've subscribed, if you've liked, and all those things. I appreciate you so much. You guys are awesome. Like, this is super cool to see that I've been able to help you guys out and to be able to connect with you guys in that way. This is all good stuff. So anyway, that'll be it for this one. We'll see what happens. I love you guys. Bye.